up, tankers? Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's live stream, as always, you guys get to pick what I play. If you enjoy content like this, make sure to smash that like button, and yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. Let's see what you guys want to see played. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not seeing any suggestions. 4202? Alright. That is not a tank that I've played in a while, so we'll see how the 4202 goes. I don't know why the heck I have Rammer on it. That's not what I would consider to be the best option. We're also going to run extra HP, because I think the 4202's armor is already pretty useless, and there's no point in getting more. Okay. Lucas, how about we don't have political comments in my live stream? That's your only warning. I barely have anything left in the soda can. Alright, guys, here we go. Up against us, we have an E100, T110E4. Oh, we're already in. Sometimes the game takes us a little while to load in. I'm going to let my Cough Panzer cross, because I'm going to go to the middle of the bridge. Can you tell me why I missed in 12 fully aimed shots? If you miss 12 fully aimed shots, I feel like there's definitely some error in the user. When I say I feel, I'm pretty confident.
Newt 6.0 donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Ace the SDP 58 Kalana.
I don't have a crazy amount of support here. Ah, dang it, dude. Problem is, I can just get penned everywhere, and to hit that STB, I have to shoot it in the turret weak point. Okay. Alright. It's gonna be one of these games, I already know. Non-penning HE, but at least we hit the STB. I'll take a free 86 damage. It's not looking great. No, you don't. I'm gonna chill right here. And we'll see if that STB decides to poke or not. This is the problem with the 4202, though. It doesn't have turret armor. And unfortunately, we are currently in a meta where you kind of need turret armor to be effective. Like, what am I supposed to do here, dude? I literally can't do anything. The medium flank is cooked. Our chieftain took the entire game to push when he should have pushed immediately. Yeah, too late, dude. Too late. Should have pushed way sooner, my guy. It's cooked now. Oh well. Chieftain was too busy complaining about the team. Well, we got a nice HE into the E4. As I said, it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, and there's another HE. Doesn't really matter, though. I did okay, 2,200 damage. I don't know what else to say. Our team sucked. We'll do one more game in the 4202. It's not the 4202's fault. It's actually a solid tank. It's just... I mean, you guys watched it. I think you got him, AMX. Unfortunately, you now have two high DPM tanks on your rear. And you're dead. Amazing team. Sleep or watch Droodles. Obviously watch Droodles. Yeah, it's about what I expected from my team. I don't know what else to say. I don't know also how you're missing 12 shots in a row with a chieftain. You're 68% a reroll. I don't think you're bad at the game, but you should be doing better if you're rerolling your count than 68%. I'm going to be entirely honest. Dude, 39% in the chieftain for 26 games in noob matchmaking? Alright, at a certain point you gotta accept some personal critique. And if you want my critique, you're playing the chieftain wrong. You're not playing it either aggressive enough, or you're not doing something right. If you're going 39% and you're blaming the tank and you're playing a noob MM and it's over 30 battles, chances are you're playing the tank wrong. Like, well, let me see my chieftain stats on this account. 27 games, 3,800 average damage. Yeah. Chieftain's a great tank. My win rate's a little lower than I'd like, but my average damage is pretty insane, so. Is the Blitz damage world record still 11,100 by the girl? I don't know. I don't look at the damage records too often because a lot of the games I play I just don't care. But if you do want to see the damage records, it takes 1 second to go to Blitz Stars and check for yourself. Right now, the highest all-time game recorded to Blitz Stars. Oh no, that's... I don't know. Highest game that's been recent. Let me see the highest recent game. The highest recent damage game is 8,400 in the Rhino. Nothing crazy. Alright, after this we'll do the Keylana. What do we have up against us? 907, 54E1. They only have 2 mediums, 3 tank destroyers, no 183. And they got 2 heavies, so there's the 907 playing way too aggressive in a tank that's not an aggressive vehicle. You know, you want to keep playing aggressive, you're going to regret this, dude. That's my second pen into your tank. That's a lot of your health gone, and you know what? I'm going to poke you again. I'm going to load in an AP shell, because my HE can't reliably pen you at that angle. And we just took what was a pretty healthy vehicle and kind of annihilated their HP. Nice shot into the SU once, and... wonder if we can get another shot. There you go. Easy clearing shell. Dude, I know you want me to fall back, but I'm not going to fall back. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't even know where... Who's the guy that was even telling me to fall back? I don't even know. Let's see if I can get a pen into the 268. There you go. Nice 353. Carro misses. I'm going to reload, and boom. There you go. 268 misses, which means the 268's basically screwed himself now. We're naming on the lower plate. Nice 428 damage high explosive. Now we have the T-54E1 on the side, so I'm going to move. Oh, there it is. There it is. I will take one shot. I'll see if I can help with this player here. There you go. 382. Carro. Oh, it's cooked, isn't it? I'm going to ignore. Well, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to shoot the T-54E1. I don't really have a choice. I got tracked twice. We're just going to keep going. Going to shoot the 54E1 again. And then I'm going to ignore the 54E1, not poke, aiming on the 4202, load in a high explosive, and pen him for 374. I did pretty good. I did 5,000 damage in this game.
On Blitz 2 donated $2 through Super Chat. IMSRYD Droodles for what happened 2 nights ago 07.
It's all good, failure. Just in general, try not to, yeah. Just try to keep things to yourself. What an amazing team, though, huh? What an amazing team. 5,000 damage in my 4202, and this is the result that we get. Now, it is a potential win, but, oh, there you go. 183 hits the 100. I'm not sure why that E100 even poked this, because the 183 was spotted the whole time, but what do I know? This T100 should have helped, I'll be honest. If this T100 had helped fight the 4005 and also had helped distract some of those tanks that were going to try and push the Carro and I, it probably would have been a very, very easy win on this flank of the map. But as I always say, the medium and light tank players are the biggest freaking pusses ever. And instead of supporting their teammates, they run away the moment things go bad for them. And sure, I understand the thought process of, oh no, I might get rushed and die. But when you have 2 full health teammates who are actively fighting their ass off for you, and you're just going to run away like nothing ever happened, it's on you as well. So I do think that this 200 should have supported me. But, you know what? Sucks for him, because I managed to deal 5,000 damage. How you doing, Plague? There you go, pretty good game. Alright, Lucas, I'm going to give you a 5-minute mute. You say Charlie Kirk again, and you're going to be muted for 30 minutes. You say it again, I'm going to hide you from the channel. I've already given you warning. It's not hard to keep politics out of this stream. Alright, well, there you go. 5,000 damage, and there's our T100 with a whopping 1,600 damage. You can see exactly what I mean, right? I mean, I honestly farmed like crazy in that battle. I penned every single shot from start to finish. I pen the SU twice with Hesh, 805 damage. Pen the 268 3 times, 1100. 907 3 times, 1200. We actually low rolled a lot of our shells, but we still did a lot of damage in this game, so I can't get too mad. The 4202 is a really good tank. You just need to be put into a situation where you can use the capability of this tank. So it's a tricky vehicle to use. I'm not drinking right now. Thank you for the donation.
Easy_ombre donated $4.99 through Super Chat. And no, I'm not drinking right now. Ha ha ha.
I was actually going to make a video on the Kilana today. I wasn't going to post it today, but I was going to record it today. But I ran out of time. Actually, I don't think I ran... No, I didn't run out of time. I just didn't... I'll still probably do one on this tank, but it just won't be today. I have started changing up my videos, and I'm still running through videos that I've recorded over the past week. So the content that you guys are watching on the channel, like, for example, the next video that you guys are going to see... Oh, man, I got a lot of videos. Okay, so the next video you guys are going to see... I have one on the Jagdtiger 2 with the dump camo. Then I have another one. I don't even know what this... A lot of the times I don't even title my videos. They're just there, and then I have to click on them and see what they're on. So I have one on the T100 LT. Then after the T100 LT, you guys are going to see a video on... What is this? The Leopard? It looks like the Leopard. Yeah, you're going to see a Leopard video. And then after the Leopard, we get to... So there's about another day, 2 days of content. Once we get through those 2 days, I've started changing up the style of content on the channel. Normally, I do 2 battles a video, as you're well aware. I've done 2 battles a video for the past, what, like... 3 years of content I've posted on this channel, ever since I started doing the live content thing and kind of created that trend for Blitz. But now, I'm doing 4 battles a day. Because I'm sick and tired of people saying, oh, Droodles has rigged matchmaking or something like that. So I'm doing 4 battles every video now, instead of 2. So, starting over the next day or so, you're going to see that. The Eric, I'd love to be able to shoot that player. Can I HE them? No, but I can get a 370 damage shell in, and I can put on my adrenaline, and they're dead, so I don't actually have to do any of that. Okay, nice. Hesh gun usually does a little more damage if you know what you're doing. If you're running the other gun on... Like, I'm going to be totally real. If you're driving the 4202 and you're not running the Hesh gun, you need to stop driving the tank. There's literally 0 reason to drive the 4202 if you're not firing Hesh. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the other gun's okay. I seriously don't know any world why you would use the other gun when you are driving a tank that's specifically designed to use Hesh. It's literally, like, the dumbest thing ever. Alright, pretty good so far. We've dealt 1,800 damage. The thing that's really nice about the Kilana is, even if your DPM's not crazy at distance, you still have really, really good damage output. Load in an HE. There you go. 484 clear into the Barask. This tank does the same damage with HE at any distance, which is really nice. So you're not... Okay. You're not completely bound by using HE. Alright, I'm just going to push it, and let's hope that the IS-8 bounces me. He does not, but we can pen the IS-8 in the lower plate for 415 damage. Oh. Okay, we're actually good. I'm going to chill right here. We're naming on the IS-8 again. There you go, another 430. We get a bounce. And this is where the damage per minute of this tank is insane, because we're able to sit here. We're able to just chunk shells into the enemy. And there you go, we're up to 3,500 damage so far, which is pretty good if you ask me. Give the enemy LT-432, which we don't pen the high explosive on. Progetto pushes me out into the open. Yeah, Prague, like, what are we doing, bro? I hate teammates so much. I say it all the time, but I seriously do hate teammates. It's not that hard to drive your Progetto and not get in my way. Oh, I'm sorry, did I push you into a wall? Like, oh, whoops. Oopsie. Let's see. There's the SMV. There's the LT. I'm going to push the SMV really quickly. Turning, turning. Nice high explosive into the rear for a huge amount of damage. And, yeah, did you think about this decision before you made it? I don't think you did. Alright, that player's dead, and then we get the bounce from the SMV, and because we're within 40 meters of this tank, we can low roll them. This tank has 480 damage per shot, and when you're within 50 meters, you deal 480. And we were within 50 meters of the SMV, but the shell still low rolled. But either way, I ended up dealing almost 5,000 damage. I absolutely dominated and ended up acing the vehicle. And you can see why the Kilana is such a fun tank, and why I do consider it to be almost overpowered. Sure, your damage per shot decreases over distance, but it doesn't change the fact that you still have really good armor, a solid amount of mobility, and a gun that still really chunks out that damage. And when you do finally get to close that gap, the damage you deal is crazy, right? 2 shots into the SMV, 1,000 HP taken off. 2 shots into the enemy, or 3 shots into the IS-8, 1,167, the Barask, 905. We didn't really have any moment here where we were actually able to get our full damage potential out, but because I was able to get bounces and because I was able to use my still solid DPM, still had a really good game. Okay. I don't have the 4202 myself, I was just wondering, but I'll keep that knowledge in mind. Yeah, I don't understand why anybody would ever grind any tank that has Hesh and then not use the Hesh gun. Like, it's the same for, you know, any tank. The Chieftain Mark 6 fires Hesh. I don't know why you'd ever play the Chieftain Mark 6 and not use the Hesh firing gun on the vehicle, you know? You don't really have a choice with the Chieftain, but there's so many times I see players that are using a Chieftain, that are using a 4202. I was recording a video today on the AMX M4, and I had some really good games in it. You can still probably see the battles. Yeah, I played 4 games in the AMX. 6,000 damage, 3,000 damage, 5,000 damage, 4,000 damage. And the game that I played on Lagoon, there was an enemy FP4202, which we can see right here. This player had the side of my AMX M4 and shot AP like 3 times in a row. And I had reactive on. So basically that player took what would have been 440 easy pens and instead did like 270 to 280 damage per shot. And to me, it really shows anybody that doesn't know how high explosive works or doesn't use a high explosive gun is really just bad at the game. So I have to play in nothing because nobody donated for any tanks. Okay. All right. Let's see. Is the 4202 or CS63 the worst medium in the game right now? I'll do the Carro while you're asking that question and I'm replying, but no, I don't think either are necessarily bad tanks. I think the CS63 is decent, but the problem is I think the Leopard 1 completely outclasses this vehicle. In fact, that's what my Leopard 1 video I recorded is on, the fact that the CS is worse. I don't care who tries to argue with me on this. I know Peter loves the CS63. It doesn't matter how skilled of a player it is. The CS is worse than the Leopard. You can compare it stat by stat. The Leopard literally has better pen, better DPM, better mobility. The only real advantage the CS has is 1 more degree of gun depression and slightly better turret armor. But the Leopard turret armor can be troll too. So I really just don't see any world where I would choose a CS over a Leopard if you gave me one of the two. And that's why the CS to me still, it needs to have its own little niche capability. Like on PC, the CS is slightly worse than the Leopard in terms of its gun, but it has a turbo mechanic which allows it to be better in terms of mobility and positioning. In Blitz, the CS doesn't have anything that sets it apart from the Leopard. If Wargaming gave this tank a turbo mechanic or some sort of special mechanic that was unique to it, then it would be a lot better. But because Wargaming gave the Leopard adaptive concealment, it kind of defeats the purpose of this tank. It's just why, you know? But if you were to ask me what the worst medium in tier 10 currently is, there's a couple options that ring the top of my head. I think the M60 is a contender. I know that there's a lot of M60 fanboys out there. I don't really care. The M48 patent is just flat better than the M60. You can like the M60 more. I'm not saying you can't, but in terms of capabilities, the M48 patent is literally just flat better. And if we continue down the list, I don't actually think the 62A is that bad because it can get bounces. It has decent mobility. But I'd still say it's pretty mediocre. But I'd say the worst 2 mediums in tier 10 probably go to either the Object 140 or the AMX 30B. I think the 30B is still more capable than the 140, so yeah, probably the 140 is the worst tier 10 medium. needs something going for it, and it doesn't have anything right now. Alright, let's get into the Carro. Okay. How you doing, Sam? Sam I am. Let's see what we can do. If they were add the turbo mechanic to the CS63, how would you have it implemented? I do it the same way PC does it. When you activate turbo, it makes your gun less accurate, makes your DPM less, but in return it allows you to position much faster, which is obviously a huge advantage. For a map like this, being able to position faster might allow you to get to that crossing all the way over here before the enemy can even get onto this ridgeline, which would be a huge advantage. So if I were to balance it, as I said, I'd make it so you have a little bit less... Ooh, let's back up. STB missed me, which means I can pen him again. And we reload again. Boom. Yo, guys, autoloaders are good for the game. We just took 1,156 health off that STB. And this is why I consider auto-reloaders and autoloaders to completely break the balance of Blitz. Because I haven't even bled a single hit point. I just sit here, I wait, I reload. Mega Lion just got shot for 1,000 HP, which absolutely sucks. Oh, man. Sorry to see that, Mega Lion. Oh my god, Mega is just getting absolutely murdered. But, yeah, I do consider the Carro to be an incredibly unfair tank. The capabilities this vehicle has are just not really fair. Alright, well there goes that guy. And we have the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen, which we get 1 pen into. Shows me a side, we get a second high explosive into. Reloading again, 3, 2, 1. We get a 370 damage low roll. But look at that. 2 clips now. I don't know why I had 3 fingers out, but 2 clips now. I've dealt 2,500 damage. I haven't bled a single hit point. All I've had to do is chill and cover, wait for my shells to load, and then we do it all again. This is why auto-reloaders are so unfair. Like, you're seeing why. How do you counter a tank that has 4 shells, 380 alpha, and a top speed of almost 60 kilometers per hour? You can't. And then when you try to push it, because it's already taken 90% of your health away, there's really no way to counter it. I mean, watch this 183. Dude just shot my teammate, right? So now we push the 183. I get 1 shell into his tank for 475. The minnow shoots me. We get a second shell into this player. Then our 183 rolls around the corner, so I can ignore that. Of course, our 183 sucks, but I'm already up to 3,300 damage, and I know the minnow's on reload, so I can just kind of ignore this 183, move up, and we'll see if I can get some damage into the minnow. Here's the best part. I'm literally just going to push the minnow. I'm going to shoot him in the... Well, I was going to say I'm going to shoot him in the track. But I'm going to pretend I'm going to turn one way and then just drive the other way around the minnow. He's going to apparently ignore the fact that there's a 183 staring at him. We're going to load a high explosive, get a 467, and I'm going to ignore him and let the Błyskawica get the clear so that we can save our reserve shell, and now we can go push the IS-4. We're already up to 4,200 damage. I literally have not broken a sweat. There's 1 shell for 360. The 121B shoots him. We aim it again. There's another 350 damage. We're up to 5,000 damage, dude. And, again, not a single amount of effort was actually used in this game. This is why auto-reloaders are not fair. This is why autoloaders are not fair. If I was in a single-shot tank, there's no way I would have been able to do this level of damage. Just on the STB alone, I took almost 1,200 health off that player. If I didn't have the level of damage output I did, like if I was a Leopard 1, for example, the Leopard could have just shot once. STB probably would have backed in the cover, and that would have been it. I would have taken 360 health off. DPM is not the most important value in the game. It's how you're able to deal the damage. And it's why the Carro is just not a fair tank. It really is not fair. You're going crazy, Plague. Bro's goonin'. Okay. Which one is the most canter between the Prague line and Carro? Well, as I said in my video the other day, I think the line is the best out of the 3. I think that it's funny that there's always people in the comments that are like, oh, I disagree. Oh, I think the, like, let me show you this before we get into this battle. I do read my comments, you know. A lot of people don't think I do. I don't read every single comment, but, like, for example, the other day I posted a video on the Kampf Panzer 70 becoming a tier 10. Most of you probably remember seeing that video. I deleted the comment, but oh my god, I probably just ear-raped a bunch of people. But, the top comment, which had, like, 70 likes, was apparently I was spreading misinformation. And for those of you that thought I was spreading misinformation, shame on you for Once again, just like ignoring the fact that I literally don't spread misinformation on this channel. I remember when I was posting all those videos on Reforged and talking about how it wasn't good, and people were trying to say, like, other content creators like N9O were trying to say I was spreading misinformation. And then it turned out everything I said actually came out to be true. And it's the same thing here with the Kampfpanzer, right? I made this video saying it's becoming a tier 10, and I had to delete the top comment that said I was spreading misinformation, which is hilarious because yesterday it was confirmed in the Reforged Ultra tests that people have had access to that it's literally becoming a tier 10. So think before you speak. But with that being said, I made my video on the Lion yesterday, and in the Lion video, I don't know where it was. Yeah, Carro is miles better than the Lion. It's incomparable. You know, there's a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, no, the Lion's not as good as a Carro. And then what was funny to me is that if you, oh yeah, here, wait, I'll show you what it was. If you actually read the comments, this guy says, right, guy types, Carro is miles better than the Lion. It's incomparable. This guy said, you clearly don't have the Lion. And then this guy replies who made that comment, yeah, I don't have it. I don't care if you have enough experience to judge which tank feels harder to counter. It doesn't make a difference. At the end of the day, you can't make an opinion when you don't have a tank. I remember when I used to say the 5A was one of my favorite tier 10s, and there were so many people that would come into the comment section saying the 5A sucks that didn't have the tank. And I'm like, great, so you're telling me that you can make an opinion on something having never played it. What? You can't make an argument. Like, you can try. You can absolutely try, but I'm never going to take you seriously. I'm not going to take anybody seriously unless they've played a tank. I don't care if you're the most skilled player in Blitz. If you haven't played the tank, you can't actually form a proper opinion. It's why whenever I do my reviews on tank statistics, I look at the stats and I say whether or not I think it's going to be good, but I save my full opinions for when I review the vehicle. And that should be advice for anybody. If you're ever going to make an opinion on a tank, have it in your garage. Don't make an opinion based off of, oh, it's hard to fight. When Batchat and I were friends in the past, I remember he used to say, I don't remember what tank it was, maybe it was the Shark or something like that, but he used to say the Shark isn't a good tank because he could easily hatch them and kill them. And I was like, that's cool and all, but that doesn't make it a bad tank. That just makes the players driving it easy to counter. But if you're driving the Shark, it's one of the strongest tier 8s in the game. And that's as simple as it is. I don't care how hard it is to counter. It matters how good it is as the player driving it. The Leopard 1 is one of the best tier 10 mediums in the game. Is it hard to counter a Leopard? No. It's one of the easiest tanks to counter. Does it make it a bad tank because of that? No. Opinions are void unless you have the tank. And that's advice for anybody. If you're ever going to form an opinion on something, make sure you have it. Now, unfortunately, this game, there's not much going on, and I'm not going to be the first to make a play. I'm not a fool. The enemy team has 3 mediums, one of which is a Murat. We can actually see the Murat right here, so we're going to get an easy pen into that player, and I'm going to back up. As I said, I'm not a fool. Okay, we got the E75. We're going to load in a tungsten shell and completely miss by a quarter mile. There you go. 403 into the 75. That guy's nuked already, which is quite nice. Now, the big advantage the Lion has over the Carro is that it gains DPM when shooting the shells. It's the only auto reloader that does that in tier 10 currently. And that is a huge advantage. Okay. One thing I will also say is that my RNG appears to be terrible, but at least we do get a nice shell into the 4005 once. I'm going to try and help out with the E75. Okay, amazing. Just a random E100 there. Let's move up and not be able to hit the E75. There you go. Nice shot. The other thing about the Lion is that it actually has rather troll turret armor. That E100 is going to kill my teammate. We're going to push fully wide at this point. All the way over here. Keep on going. Aiming. Bonk. There you go. 287. Aiming. Bonk. There's another 304. And while the 75 is a threat, as I mentioned, well, we're cooked either way. It doesn't really matter what I do at this point. Because I got a full health Carro who's going to YOLO me. And there's no counter to a Carro, is there now? We're going to reload, and we're going to aim in a shell on the lower plate of that player there. But, again, there's no counter to a Carro. We did fine. 2,900 damage. I'll do another game in the Lion. As always, when you get a bad team, there's just nothing you can do about it. And this is one of those examples of a bad team. Our heavy flank fell apart incredibly quick because we have freaking Boogers O'Leary in the 100. The moment you see anybody's name Boogers O'Leary, you know it's going to be a loss. If our E100s, the two that we had that were in platoon, had just held the heavy flank, we would have won. Easily. The medium flank was not the problem, right? We won the medium side. The enemy Murat got nuked immediately. Our Carro had pushed into their spawn. We were not losing at all on the medium side. The problem was the heavy flank. And I can't do everything, especially in a medium. I don't have the hit points. I don't have the capabilities to go against the heavies. We still finished top in the team. It wasn't a challenging battle at all. But as I said, we have freaking Boogers O'Leary and his toonmate here, which 44%, dude. I mean, when you have that name, you know it's a shitter. That's as simple as it is. When you have that name, you know it's a terrible player. Did I hear from World of Tanks official that our progress will be transferred to Reforged? You know it's going to be transferred. I feel like that's pretty obvious. You think Wargaming is just going to throw away all of your progress for no reason? Why would they do that? All the tanks that you have are going to be transferred. Boogers O'Leary would be an... Flicking Boogers would be an excellent IG name. Oh my god. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see if we can get a better game. But, yeah, you guys can see the games that you lose, it's nothing I can do about them. I finished top in the team every game so far today, and the only ones that we've lost are the ones where our medium flank, you know, one of the flanks just falls apart too quickly, and there's nothing you can do about it. So what we're going to do in this battle is potentially shoot this enemy. Okay. Well, not really sure what this 907's doing, but we do get a nice 400 damage shot into him. And we reload. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to shoot the 907 again. While the XM is a threat, it's not a threat that I'm too worried about right now. Can I HE the XM in the rear? No, but... I'm getting shot. Oh, okay. Why is the enemy allowed to poke that? The world will never know. Alright, I'm going to chill here, wait for my next shell to come back. I'm going to poke this over here this way. See if I can get a shell into the Chieftain. There you go, nice 335. And you can see the armor on this tank actually getting a bounce. As I told you guys, the armor on this tank's turret... Okay. This 907 is going to be a serious problem, because it's going to keep me spotted for 20 seconds every time I try to poke. And not only that, but it's just an absolutely cringe tank to try and fight. And if... Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Great. This freaking team, dude. There's one pen. 2 pens. Yeah, good shot. Poke me again, bozo. Do it. Poke me again. Yeah, get out of my freaking game. You're trash. Our team sucks. I don't know why I have to deal with everything. Why I have to deal with the 907 on my side and everything on my front. Like, dude, I get it. You guys are awful. But why am I the one that gets punished for how awful my team is every game? Great, now we got the Batchet on my side, which doesn't have the gun elevation to hit me, so I can get 1 pen into that player right now. I can get 2 pens into that player, and let's see if I can get the 3rd pen. Boom. There you go. 372. I should have just backed up. It's my fault. I'd like to know what took our grill so long. Oh, because he's over here. Yeah, I played this a little poor. I thought that if I backed up, I was going to be shot by a TD, but I actually wasn't going to be shot by any of the tank destroyers. I could have done more damage. I played this poor. I will fully admit that. Is our grill going to blind shoot? No, he's just going to sit there. The enemy grill was clearly in his view, and he just didn't shoot. Truly impressive. Is it a win? It should be, but this grill is terrible on our team. 100%. He's a 40%er, dude. Bro, what do we... Just go! Go, mouse! Oh, my God. These players are terrible, my God. Yes, that was really challenging to do there, mouse. That was a really, really hard play to figure out. That was definitely challenging. Look at that. You got the clear. Now all our Hovri has to do is push. And congratulations, we get the win. The grill rolled an incredibly high roll. Alright, well, we should win. Not too worried, but pretty bad team. There you go. Are keys still a thing on Reforged? Yes. If you just happen to watch Wargaming's live stream or the video they posted yesterday, you would be aware of that. You poob. Either way, pretty good game. I think I still did easily almost 4,000 damage. And as I said, I made the misplay on that bat chat. Yeah, 3,600. That's a totally fine game. And you can see why the line is nice. Having the ability to use tungsten. I mean, how much did I take off that enemy boss Chatillon with my clip? 1122. And that was actually low rolls. So you can definitely see where the tungsten on this vehicle is really, really dangerous. I just made a misplay and should have backed up when I didn't. And that was on me. But in general, a really good game. Still finished top on the team. But, man, that grill, dude. Yep. I can always immediately tell you when somebody's a 40%er. And the way that girl played was terrible. Absolutely awful. Alright. 5A is an average tank. Well, let's play the 5A. Let's see how it does. Let's see my statistics in an average tank. You know, if it's average, I must be doing really bad in it. Well, I'm only going 86% with 3,600 average damage for 30 games. So it's definitely an average tank, right? Thing is, the people that don't know, or the people that don't understand why the 5A is good, are the people that simply just don't understand how statistics work. Because anybody with a couple brain cells can realize a tank that goes 45 kilometers per hour, has good DPM, has good accuracy, has good alpha damage, has great turret armor, 7 degrees of gun depression, is a solid tank, right? You can't name a handful of tier 10s that actually have that level of capabilities all in one vehicle. The only downside that somebody could legitimately say about the 5A is that it has bad pen. And they can't say the standard pen is bad. They can't say the high explosive pen is bad. The only pen you can say is bad on the 5A is the premium pen. And with calibrated shells, it's still enough to now pretty reliably cut through an E100 turret, and that's really going to be the only thing that you're ever going to need that pen for. It's not like you're going to cut through a 113G with a Rhino reliably or a Błyskawica. So at that point, I just find it funny when people are like, oh, the 5A is not a good tank, even though it clearly is. Look how fast we're going right now. I'm chilling at 40 kilometers per hour. There's only like 4 heavies in tier 10 that would keep up with this tank. Now, unfortunately, our team, or the enemy team, appears to be on the other flank of the map, which is not necessarily good. And our Sheridan said, even though I'm a light tank, I'm not going to use my view range. I'm going to sit over on the freaking heavy flank. So this game could very well be a loss, but I'm not going to blame the 5A if it is. Because look at our team, dude. Okay. I played 20 battles in it, and I prefer the E6. Yeah, what a shocker, dude. You prefer one of the most overpowered tier 10s in the game. That's like saying, well, I really like, you know, let me think of a balanced tank. Well, what's an example of a decent tier 10 medium? How about, like, the Leopard? Yeah. You know, I really like the Leopard Droodles, but, oh, you know, I like the E50M more. Yeah, what a shocker. Obviously, you're going to prefer a tank that's completely overpowered, you know? The E6 is overpowered and needs a nerf. The 5A is not overpowered and does not need a nerf. See the difference? That's the difference between the two. But the gun on the 5A, as you can see, is really nice. We're already up to 1,700 damage. I'm going to put on my adrenaline. We're going to reload. And we're not going to get any damage into that guy because he literally got nuked in front of me. This team is not doing very good right now. There you go, 432. Pretty good stuff. See what I mean by the gun on this tank is really nice? Doesn't miss. Every shot you fire hits. We're already up to 2,600 damage in this game. We have the Atlas on the side, which we're going to aim in on and get another 420. Leaves only a couple tanks left. I'm actually really surprised our team held as long as they have in the spawn. But the reason why we're winning is because the enemy team just didn't push. They should have, and they didn't. So, because of that, it gave us a huge advantage. Alright, reloading. 3, 2, 1. Load a high explosive. Get the clear into the Cron. The Cron actually max rolled me, which is kind of annoying, but doesn't really make a difference. Let's see if I can get a pen into the Yo. There you go. That leaves only 2 tanks left. 60 TP nukes that CS. Then I'm going to push over here, get the clear into the CS. Yeah, dude, the 5A is an average tank. That's why I had another 4,000 damage game in this tank. Absolutely dominated everything in front of me. No. The 5A is a fantastic vehicle. And anytime anybody says it isn't, I'll just play a game in it. And I'll do good. Look at that. On the move. 386 snap into the Waffenträger. Would your E6 do that? No. 4,300 damage. Top on the team. Maybe even an ace. Let's see. And we got a first class, which is actually technically better, because if I'd aced it, it would have said that it's easier to ace. Not bad. There you go. No. Anytime people tell me the 5A is an average tank, I will always call them out. It has great pen for the standard. 281 is fantastic. The vehicle's got the best mobility, basically up there in terms of the heavies department. A power to weight of 18 is crazy good, dude. And the gun depression paired with the turret armor is insane. So I don't really care what anybody's opinion is on this tank, and I will die fighting on this hill. If anybody can outperform my 87% win rate in this vehicle with the level of average damage I have, then go ahead. But until then, nah. I'm going to continue calling this thing goated. The only thing the 5A needs is heat pen. That's it. I know a lot of people miss the 460 Alpha. I don't miss it that much because it has great DPM, right? With Rammer, it's got 2,900. So how you doing, Manhattan? You were brushing your teeth? Interesting. Okay. What about the 113? Well, too bad. I gotta do the Jagdtiger. Thank you for the donation, Barb, as always.
Captain Barb donated $2 through Super Chat. Jagdtiger.
Okay. I can only liquid diet this week because I had a double root canal. Bruh. That's tragic. Jagdtiger's so overpowered, dude. Can I send you a replay? I mean, you can, but I probably won't watch it on stream. We have a Joker. I was about to say, that camo is either... I mean, that was originally a Rain player, I would assume, and it's potentially possible that's a Joker player. Some of you might be confused on what I'm saying. Oh, Turtle Teeth and Joker. But the camo that player's running was from the Las Vegas event, if I'm not mistaken. And then Wargaming gave it out anyway after that for some stupid reason. So, yeah. Classic Wargaming, taking something that was rare and then just giving it to everybody. Nice. 541 into the Ball Chatillon. We're going to move up. We're going to aim it on the enemy at E4. Boom. 531 into you. Going to reload again. Let's see if I can get another shell into the E4. Boom. 546. Well, we've already kind of deleted the enemy. There you go. I'm already up to 2,000 damage, guys. Think about that for a second. I'm already up to 2,000 damage in this game. DPM, it's definitely not the most important thing in this game, but man, when you're able to get it working, holy, this tank is just so insane. I might get shot by that E4. I'm really hoping I don't. No, I'm good. Alright, nice. Yeah, no thank you. I don't want to be shot by a T-95. Okay, just trying to think of what I want to do here. Turning. If we pen the shot, we'll be already over 3,000 damage. There you go. That's the Jagdtiger for you. The Jagdtiger is really just one of the most overpowered tanks in the game. It's so dumb. We got the enemy chieftain on us, and the Ball Chatillon, and there's nothing I can really do about that, but what I can do is pen the enemy chieftain, and I can pen him one more time. I mean, it's not my fault my team left me, right? I should have just fired a standard shell. I was really hoping I could get the HE out before he reloaded, but unfortunately I didn't. Our team made the classic misplay of aggressing. Like this Kron player, for example. Good player. He's a Joker player, right? Which means that he finished with this camo probably first or second place in comp. But at the end of the day, I say it all the time. These comp players don't know how to play pubs. Should have just held and helped me in my Jagdtiger. And we should win. We should. I'm not going to say it's a guaranteed win. You know, we might lose. I take it back. This is a very losable game. But you get these comp players, which are really good at playing comp, and they just can't play pubs because they treat pubs like a comp game, and that just never works. The number one play in a pub battle is to hold. And if I had had a little bit of help, one teammate that would have helped me with the bat chat, with the E5, or the chieftain, I would have been totally fine the entire battle. But when you don't have support from your team, this is what happens. Now, we should still win this, because this enemy E5 is throwing his game away. But I do think that this Kron made a massive misplay as a really skilled player to leave me and not just hold the ridge line. Well, this E5 is about to be absolutely touched. There you go, 531. Let's see if the Kron high rolls. He does, gets a little lucky there. It's a 1 versus 1. We got a little lucky that that E5 was terrible. Thank you for the donation, Barb. Now, the T95 is an incredibly overpowered tank. Let's see if this Kron's smart enough to know the weak point. Nope.
Captain Barb donated $2 through Super Chat. BC
If I were the T95, I'd HE the guy. This Kron, I would have shot the T95 and backed up and reloaded. Interesting. There's a bounce. Alright, guys, let's watch a top 1 player versus a T95. This is pretty funny to watch. If this T95 wins, I will cry. Oh my god. Dude, what am I watching? No! What am I watching? I mean, it's fine, because at the end of the day, this is my press account. But there's no way! Oh, is he gonna get it? I don't think he is. Wow. Wow. How are you? This is what I mean. This is why I don't understand how these are comp players. This is a top 1 performer. This is somebody who literally finished first place in Blitz professional tournaments, and that's the play they make. Brother, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my god. All you had to do was shoot the T95 in the track when he tried pushing you twice, back up, reload your shells, and then instead of using your super speed boost to push him, use your super speed boost to back up and keep reloading your shells and tracking the T95. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. And what's funny is then that player will probably hate on me because I called out a bad play they made. They'll try and blame it on me. Oh, why'd you die in the Jagdtiger? Even though I'm in a tank destroyer, which is reliant on my teammates. Ahem. The Kron who should have stayed next to me and helped me. Like, brother. Oh my god. Look, I'm going to show this again because for some reason this is something so many players don't know. The T95 is not a hard tank to pen. It isn't. And it's players that refuse to learn these weak points that are the ones that throw these games. Look at this, dude. Look at how easy the T95 is to pen, right? You'd think at this angle the T95 is not penetrable, but it is, right here, right there. Look at this. It's all a pen. Let me get out the Kron. All right, tier 10 heavy Kron. If you're running Kali on the Kron, at this angle you can pen a T95 right through the track. This whole angle, the entire thing is a pen here. And it was probably more like this angle the T95 was at. You can shoot the entire track and pen it. It's all you got to do. It's not challenging, right? I've shown this on the channel so many times, how easy it is to pen a T95. So, whatever. That was definitely a misplay from that player. And I don't know what to say. They know they misplayed, but I just don't understand how you can finish first or second place in a competition, and then that's the plays you make against some random, probably 40% T95 player. Yeah, literally 48%er. That's crazy, dude.
Manhattan _ donated $5 through Super Chat. Do the ATAC in Big Boss. It's insane as the boss.
Thank you for the donation. I'll try and be boss. Yes, I saw you sent me the replay, Black Wolf. Man. I just don't know. I don't know. Generational throw. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm still just dumbfounded by what we just witnessed. I really just, I don't know what to say. Out of all the things I expected to see, that was not one of the things on my bingo card today. I guess they should start using the T95 in comp, because apparently, comp players don't know how to counter it. That's new to me as a 66%er. Well, as I always tell people, you know, I always find it funny, you find these comp players that, like, criticize me as a content creator, saying I post, like, garbage content. But what's really funny is that at the same time, half of these comp players don't know anything that's actually going into the game. They don't. Ooh. Like, I make videos, as you guys know, on all the tanks that are tested, and I talk about weak points and the changes that happen in the game, and I find it hilarious when you see these comp players that, like, criticize my content, and then at the same time, when something gets added into the game, and they've no clue what it is, they'd rather, like, die on their hill of I'd rather, you know, not watch Droodles than actually understand its capabilities. Well, 2 shots, 1,500 damage so far. Will you stream Ultra Test? Yes, I will. It was supposed to be streamed a couple days ago, but Wargaming failed to give me the test account stuff. Got a VK72, which the only spot I can pen, there's a thin bar on the VK, and it's the only area I can pen that tank. Unfortunately, I can't hit that reliably with a BZ75. What we're going to do this game is we're just going to push up, and I'm going to try and high explosive pen the E75. We can't, but of course the 183 pokes, dude. I didn't think the 183 was going to get away with it. I really didn't. And this, okay. Good job, E75. Alright, now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ignore the E75. I'm going to push the standard B really quickly, and we're going to load in a high explosive. Boom. 940. Is this guy really going to poke me? There's no way. What am I looking at here? Come on, reload. 5, 4. What am I looking at? I'm going to go for it. Yeah, I thought I could pen that. It's hard to tell. It's like a 50-50 on it being a pen or not, but we got it. We're up to 3,800 damage already, which is pretty good. Okay. Going to ignore the VK72, and I'm going to push the 183 with this Yo. And bonk. Oh, 926. I really like the BZ75. As many of you are aware, it's one of my favorite tier 10s in the game, and it's really easy to understand why. When you give this thing such a high alpha gun, and surprisingly good accuracy, it hits its shots, it hits hard, and with the Hesh, it's just such a fun tank, dude. It's such a fun tank. Alright, well, that was a good BZ game. Thank you for the donation, Barb, as always. Yeah, I love the BZ75. So good. 900 is wild. Well, a max roll from this tank, I'm pretty sure, is 975. It is. You can see right there. It can roll 585 to 975. The standard HE can roll upwards of 1150 with a max roll. The BZ75 is really nice. It's kind of like a 60 TP, but it has advantages in certain areas and disadvantages in others, right? On paper, it's kind of worse than the 60, because the 60 TP gets tungsten, the 60 TP has better turret armor, the 60 has good gun depression. But in reality, this tank has a couple advantages. First of all, the BZ75 is actually quite fast. It goes 40, it's got a good overall power to weight ratio, which means that it's quite enjoyable to drive. Second of all, it does have Hesh, which does almost 800 damage per shot. It's got a much more accurate gun than the 60 TP. And most importantly of all, this tank has 8 degrees of gun depression, which makes it flexible. So it's definitely got some downsides, but it's also got a lot of upsides. Do I have the 8 phase one? I do on this account. All right. Thank you for the donation, Black Wolf. I'll take a look at your replay after
Black
this.
Wolf _gamer donated €1 through Super Chat.
And then I will play in the ATAC. I don't know. I always think the ATAC's British. I know it's American, but I just always think it's British. But I'm going to do a big boss game in the ATACler. During Blitz Diamond Cup, most players use the 116. Yes, I'm very well aware of that. I personally, I like the 116, but I still think that it's a deeply flawed tank. The major problem with the 116 is that once you're out of shells, you're sitting at 2,100 DPM at most effective. That's awful levels of damage per minute. And because of that, I just don't really see much of a reason to why the 116 was spammed to such a level it was. I think any tank that has decent DPM and overall potential, like the AMX M4 with its reactive armor, would have absolutely dominated. The point of reactive armor, in my opinion, is to deal with autoloaders. I mean, yes, reactive's nice against a 183, but you're still going to take 600 damage, 700 damage instead of 900. The big advantage of reactive is when you receive multiple shots, because then it's going to take away the damage from each one of those shells instead of bleeding you out. So reactive is really good on tanks that are single shots because it gives them that advantage over an auto reloader or an autoloader, right? Because what you can do is you can take the damage. For example, a 116, right? Let's say you're in a 116 and you have 2 AMX M4s up against you. If you use reactive on your AMX M4s, you can actually big brain quite a bit. Oh, that didn't do any damage to me. I'm still dead, but let's see if I can get some damage into the 50B with bomb. Ah, I was so close to getting my second bomb out. But yeah, what I was trying to say is that when you use the AMX M4, a 116 clip, which would normally deal 1200, will now deal like 900 damage. And then in your AMX, you can reload 2 shots. Only one of them will really be shooting the 116 with its reactive on. And then you'll be able to out DPM it after that the entire time. So if you can negate the clip that a 116 has, then it's going to be way better for you than the opposite. Okay, random 50B in front of us. Honestly, I don't really care. I'm just trying to get Catalyst. What was that play? What was what play? The only ability I want is Catalyst. I do not care about Regenerator. I do not care about Gravity Trap. I do not care about Bomber. Bomber is cool and all, and it's really nice when you're in a heavy tank and you can deal a huge amount of damage. But when you're in a medium and you don't have that much health, or a light tank, you don't have that much health, being a Bomber is utterly useless in my opinion. I'd much rather just YOLO in and actually get a good ability for once. It'll be a lot better. There you go. Gravity Trap again. I will keep killing myself until Wargaming gives me Gravity Trap, because I will keep killing myself until Wargaming gives me Catalyst. If I don't ever get it and I cause my team to lose because of that, then it's Wargaming's fault for not evenly dispersing the abilities. You should be swapping abilities every time you die. So one time you die, you should go... It should go through one of the 4 abilities every time. So that way, you're always guaranteed one of the 4, right? It should be random on how you get them, but it should be always guaranteed that you're going to get each of the 4 abilities every time you die. That way, it would be much more fair.
Through Super Chat. VK90.01.
Thank you for the donation, Aztec. Oh, great. You're going to make me tuneth you again, you poob. See, like, I just don't care about this ability on this tank. So we're going to YOLO in. Yes, perfect. Bomber again. I'll keep killing myself. I don't care. Until Wargaming gives me a good ability, I will keep killing myself. Starting off with bomb, you can click regression, get to level 3 in less than 2 minutes. You can. But again, in a light tank, it's a lot harder to do that, because you rush in and you get launched by the boss. It's just cringe. I will lock in. We'll see. I'm going 107 kilometers per hour. Alright, there you go. Still no, as I said, I'll keep killing myself. I don't care. I will keep killing myself until Wargaming gives me the one ability I want. It's bogus that I've gone through like 6 lives now and I've not gotten Catalyst. I almost feel like Wargaming gate keeps Catalyst, the higher the win rate you have, because they know that if you're a skilled player, you can take advantage of Catalyst more. Because you guys gotta agree. I'm like, what, my 5th life now? I still have not gotten Catalyst. I don't understand how that's fair. Like, I don't want freaking Regenerator, dude. Glad I'm not on your team. Well, judging that our team's winning, I don't really care. And I'll still deal more damage than half the players. It's not my fault the game's screwing me. So, yeah, through an entire game, I did not get the ability I wanted once. Good shot, Sheridan. Wow, look at that. Still no Catalyst. Some tanks don't get Catalyst. Every single tank in the game gets Catalyst. It's not a... It's not a thing that doesn't happen. It's literally just a random chance. Mouse plus sandbags is amazing in this mode. I think the Type 5 would be better, and I think the E100 with its 12.8 is flat better. I played the E100 with the 12.8 the other day. Yeah, we have an E6 as a boss. No wonder our team's winning by so much, dude. I'd like Regenerator if you healed a portion of health by doing damage. I agree. I agree. Yep, there you go. 7,500 damage. We did not get Catalyst once. Like, as I said, I just don't care. I want to play this game mode to have fun. And for me, it's not fun to drive around and not be able to deal damage to the enemy. We're going to try one more game. But yeah, I literally didn't get Catalyst once. See if we're boss this game. 50-50 chance, I'd say. Nope. That's going to be our Gonk. Nope, T77. I just want to see how many boss games I have to play before I can get Catalyst. I expect you, Unk. Why do you keep calling me Unk? I'm like 22. What do you mean, Unk? I don't care, as I said. Literally don't care. Regenerator. Alright, second life Regenerator, guys. Healing gives way more credits than XP. And XP than dealing damage. Yes, that's really cool, but a fun fact is that I'm already on a press account, and neither of those really mean anything to me, so I don't care.
Wallet _ Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Vindicator.
Thank you for the donation, Wallet Warrior. Yeah, if I was playing on my main account and I needed XP or something, 100%, I would be grinding to earn XP. But I don't need it, so... Bomber again. Okay, our third life. We still have not gotten an ability. I just seriously, I want to see how many times I have to kill myself before Wargaming will give me Catalyst. That's what I want to see. How many times do I have to kill myself? How many times? Type 5 Big Boss? I feel like Big Boss donos have to be more than $2. The only reason I say that is because a Big Boss game lasts upwards of 10 minutes.
Wallet _ Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Type 5 Big Boss.
Thank you. There you go. We finally got Catalyst. It took us, what, 4 lives? There you go. Here we go. Finally. Now what you do once you get Catalyst is you camp and spawn the entire game. So we're going to go up this ridgeline over here. And we're going to camp right here. We're going to do this the entire game. Yes, good boy. Thank you for the donation.
Magic01 donated €2 through Super Chat. WZ 113 grams fort. Hope you will have a good map. Wallet_Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Fine, do it, monkey.
Alright, we're doing pretty good so far. Our team, however, I don't like the fact that our team... Yeah, that's what I was worried about right there. I'm going in the dip. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not losing my catalyst the moment I got it because my team sucks. Move out of my way, bozo. I don't need to pen this guy to deal damage. All I need to do is hit him. 356, another 113, another 113, another 113. There you go. Hit him once. There you go. Hit him again. There you go. He's dead. See how much more effective I am with Catalyst? We're already up to 9,000 damage. It's just, you're so much more effective once you get Catalyst. Get out of my game. Oh, I'm dead. There you go. But in that short amount of time, I picked up 6 kills and a lot of damage. Alright. Yes, okay, perfect. There we go. Now we're way up on lives. I don't really care about this mouse tank. This guy's been tunneling me the whole game, and, like, I just don't care about him. Yeah, I might as well just kill myself, let's be honest, guys. Hello. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1,050 health off that guy. The damage output this thing has is just so overpowered sometimes. When you try, usually do end up being more useful. Indeed. Indubitably. Alright, so we got a couple donations we gotta do here. We'll just gravity trap them to that. Alright, let's move up a little bit. Do I go to the gym? No. I don't really know why people even need to go to the gym, to be honest. You can work out from home just as effectively. Come on, reload. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Reload the clip. See if the mouse tank's over here. Wouldn't surprise me. As I said, that guy's been on my ass the entire game. Let's see. Last two spotted over here. There he is.
Wallet_Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Soliator.
Soliator. I like how this durability is so dumb. And we back up. Oh, you are lucky. I like how this guy was... I thought I got the kill. I'm just gonna gravity trap him right there. Then he won't be able to do anything to me. Womp womp. Of course, our team is still awful. If our team doesn't pick up that kill on the yo, we're still probably going to lose. I'm actually probably going to die, and there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. Well, actually, I might be able to leave. If I manage to get out, it is winnable. No, our KV5 killed himself. We're going to lose because of that KV5. Yep. Nothing I can do to save him. Actually, I can gravity trap the Luva. Nope. Tried my best. Our team threw. Yeah, we wouldn't have won anyway. The 50 got killed as well. Okay. Well, there you go. Almost did more damage, or, not more damage than the boss, but I did pretty solid, everything considered. I don't know how our team did so bad, dude. I don't know how I got the same amount of kills as our boss. That's pretty tragic. As boss, you should never try killing the enemy
Wallet
boss.
_Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. BZ75 with the sexy snake camo.
Aztec, I don't know your account name. So, you have to send me that if you want to tune with me. While you're doing that, I will take a look at the replay. Whoever sent me. Accept DM. Alright, let's take a look at this replay. Oh, I don't want to look at it there. Open file. Open with Woplets. Nope. Open with the other version. There we go. Why isn't your name just like Aztec Blitz? How you doing, Kevin? Alright, so you want me to take a look at this replay and tell you what you could have done better? Alright, let's see. Don't plagoons with him. Plagoons? Remember that time when I told you I had a dream about me eating vanilla yogurt? What? What am I reading? I made it in 2021. Brr. Alright. So, first of all, you gotta look at the enemy lineup. You have a Balashati on 25 ton and a Skoda T50 up against you. You have 3 tank destroyers, Waffenträger, E3 grill, and then you just have a 50B and TNH VZ against you in terms of the heavies. So, the matchup itself is pretty free. The first mistake that you're making is you're not poking that bush in front of you. You should always be poking that position. If you're not poking that spot, then you should be sitting your tank right here, and you should be poking this position. These 2 pokes allow you to spot tanks that are playing aggressive. Because you're not actually spotting anything, the enemy's able to push up this hill. And you did get a nice shot out, but you always want to push up there as quickly as possible because you got something on your side which you don't see already. So, definitely pushing up there is going to be able to give you that advantage. Second of all, what's your loadout on the Leopard? Here's another big thing that I don't understand. The Leopard has gear oil. I'm not sure why you wouldn't be running gear oil on it. Why are you running gunpowder? The Leopard already has the best shell velocity in tier 10. It's 1,478 meters a second on APCR. It's even gold has 1,170 meters a second. Why you would think you need more shell velocity on a tank that already has the best shell velocity doesn't really make sense. It's like beating a dead horse. If you give it gear oil, you'll actually be able to reverse out of situations like the one in front of you a lot faster. So, just because your tank reverses fast doesn't mean you can't take advantage of more of it. Also, I definitely wouldn't recommend to trade with a 50B. Right now, you need to look at where your team is and where you are. You can clearly see that you're the only player on this hill. And you can also see that you're just bleeding health is the problem. You've put yourself in a spot that's basically screwed. Even if you do end up doing well in this battle, what you should have done, based off of where your team is and what's going on here, you should have played your tank very passive, probably over on this ramp, spotted the 50B when he tried poking here, And then if you got pushed, you could have pushed off the hill and then bailed out. Or you should have just left immediately. You have a 5.9 second reload. 1 sec. I need to check if you're running RAM or Cali. Tankopedia, tier 10. Leopard 1 with rammer has a 5.59. Okay, so you are running calibrated shells. Yeah, I mean, the bat chat's making bad plays. You're getting nice bleeds. Alright, now, look. You can clearly see that there's a tank right here. If you're paying attention, you can see that these objects are broken. This is what I mean by situational awareness when I tell people things. Like, I noticed that stuff breaking right on the corner here, and I heard it as well. So you should immediately be thinking, okay, what's over there? But you're going to notice that a tank's going to get proxy spotted pretty soon, most likely. But there is a tank right there. I don't know what it is. What do they have? I don't even know what's there. It's probably the grill or something. But something did break those structures right next to you. And I would assume you would spot it very soon. Let's see. I don't know what broke the structures. Maybe it was a blind shot, you know? That's maybe what it was. But those structures did get broken there. Alright, nice. Always go for the track wheel. I would assume you're playing on PC because the aiming seems a little bit fidgety. I would definitely recommend to lower your sensitivity because you're a little I can tell that you're having to micro adjust on the enemies. The further you zoom in, you shouldn't have to micro adjust, and that's why right there, right? You missed that grill because of that, and your sensitivity is way too high. When you're fully zoomed in, you don't want sensitivity, right? So, that's some big advice. Okay, 1 sec. While that's going on, this guy's been kind of annoying me, so I'm going to give him a 5-minute mute. Nice shot. I mean, you did good, but there was definitely room for improvement in this battle. The tank loadout itself, you definitely want to run gear oil. Oh, my game's going to crash. We love Blitz. But yeah, you should be running gear oil on your Leopard. It's one of the most important things to take advantage of in the game. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. Second of all, when it comes, as I said, to your aiming, definitely lower your sensitivity a bit. It's too high. And then the final thing you have to do is just be a little bit more situationally aware about the opponents around you. Like, as you saw at the beginning, definitely should have poked that ridge just to see what was there. Don't constantly bleed. You had 300 health. Right, like a minute and a half, 2 minutes into the game, you had 300 health. And the problem with that is when you're low on health, it makes it so that you can't play aggressive later. That's the problem. If you have the hit points, it means that then at the end of the game you can play aggressive and you can bleed that health to bleed out the enemy. But if you're in a situation where you throw all of your health away and then your team starts losing, you're going to lose the game too. So it's a lot of things. What level of mouse sensitivity should we use? I mean, it's completely dependent on every single player. For me, I'm rocking on the Wargaming client 22% mouse sensitivity, but I'm probably playing at like 15,000 DPI. So for you, maybe you'd be better at around 40% if you're running 8,000 DPI. It's fully dependent on what your mouse DPI is and how good you are at aiming. But lower sensitivity equals better aiming, right? It's better. That's just as simple as it is. So that would be my recommendation. Lower your sensitivity. How you doing, Mega Line? All right. Let me send you a... Oh, yeah, let me add space. Tune tomorrow? I would this stream, but I got to get to work. No problem. Sure, we can tune tomorrow.
Wallet _ Warrior Blitz donated
Bruh.
$10 through Super Chat. Tune TMRW? I would this stream, but I gotta get to work unfortunately.
Alright, well, your name's not working, so I don't know what to say. I love when people send me their account names and it's literally like spelled incorrectly or something. The account name is this. CHIT. What's the difference between what you sent me and what I'm typing? What's the difference there? I need to see. Oh no. Let me copy and paste these next to each other. Sith Trooper. There's no difference. I don't understand why it didn't work. I don't understand. Is it because there was a space? I don't know. Either way. VK90. Turn on the music? Fine! You frickin' gooners. We'll turn on the music. No problem, Black Wolf. Hopefully that helps you out. Nintendo. Yeah, for those of you wondering, Black Wolf wanted some advice, so that's why I was being very, critical. There. Change the options? Yeah, I mean, I can show you my Leopard, equipment really quickly. As you can see, gear oil. That reverse speed, the top speed buff doesn't really make a difference, but the reverse speed is one of the most important things in the game. It's just absolutely huge, being able to get out of something you've placed yourself into. It's what the biggest issue with the Polish tank destroyers is right now. Apart from that, pretty obvious loadout here. I almost always run the same thing. Alright. The music is too silent? Yeah? The music is too silent. Fine. Oh, is that not loud enough for you? Fine. Is that better? Is that better, Plague? Is that better, Plague? Okay. You guys want it louder? Alright, I got you. I got you. Bro, if this guy says unk one more time, I'm gonna unk him out of this stream. I'm not joking. If you say the word unk one more time, I will give you a 24-hour mute. Oh, got the 113. Okay. Gotta love the RNG of a tank that is supposed to have perfect accuracy when you're not moving. Gonna go for the track wheel right as soon as it repairs. There you go. That way it keeps him locked. So it gives our concept the ability to shoot him again. Hopefully our concept hit him in the track. Perfect. This is how you perma-track a player. If you wait a little bit to shoot them in the track, it's perfect. There you go. See, now everybody on my team's going to try and push the 57. I'm just going to chill back here. I was going to push the back of the 57 and hit him, but when the Jagdtiger is right here, I'll just shoot that guy instead. Now, the WT is definitely more annoying, so I'm going to clear this player first. Okay, well, the game's already over. It's been less than 2 minutes, and the game's already over. I mean, yes, we still have to kill 2 tanks, but it's just such a good example of how brain-dead Blitz is sometimes. This is probably the best map in the game to drive a VK90 on, or any German Super Heavy, because of the side-scraping capabilities. I have a feeling... Oh, no. There's the 50B. I saw him knock down the tree. And that's what I mean by situational awareness. That 50B is heading over this way. Okay. Of course, my shell will never hit. But I know that the 50B is right over here, and all I need is one high explosive pen. That low rolls, but we still did over 3,000 damage, so I can't get mad at this point. Hooah! Nice. There you go, 3,200 damage. Nothing crazy, but again, it was a steamroll. Alright, guys. The music's too quiet. Fine. Fine. Music's too quiet. Fine. 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 Fine.
Blackwolf_gamer donated €1 through Super Chat.
Alright. Here we go. I have to take my headset off.
Wallet_warrior blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Before I head out, here's for some stream luck.
Okay. We're back. Let me see what that sounded like on stream. I need to listen. Off the tiger, that's right. I need to listen to what that sounded like. Oh my god! Is that what you wanted? Is that what you guys wanted? Are you happy now? Okay. What am I playing in? I'm playing in... No, you're not getting another game, you gooner. Thank you for this, the platoon, though. Because I have to go down the tier 7. Alright, let me write down these donations. Vindicator, Type 5, 113G. Soul Eater. BZ75 again. And... Alright, that was the last one. Happy as I could possibly be right now? Well, you asked for it. Every single one of you asked for it. You've nobody to blame but yourselves. Okay. I usually use your stream to watch something in bed and fall asleep. I think my girlfriend would hate me if I were in bed already. Listen, I'm not the one who did it. It's chat. You're blaming me when it's chat's fault, right? I'm just simply the voice of opinion, of popular opinion. I was just smart enough to take my headset off and turn my headset to as low as possible so I didn't blow the speakers out on my headphones. I'm not dumb enough to do that. Or you play everything with your HUD turned off? That doesn't sound fun. Why does he write down the tanks' names? Just pin them in-game? Yeah, I mean, I could, but it's just as easy to write down the tank names. Ear molestation? Yeah. I think I just molested everyone on chat. Okay. Oh boy, time to play in the Vindicator, dude. Look at it go. Ooh. When are they gonna give this thing enhanced graphics, dude? Are you favored to... No. Stop asking me if I want artillery and blitz. It will always be the same answer. No, no, no. I don't want arty and blitz. I do not want it in the game. How many times... Anybody that asks me that question is a cancer patient, dude. Why would I ever want that in the blitz? Nobody likes it on PC. Nobody. The only people that like artillery on PC are the shitters that drive it. Stop asking me that question, bro. This team is awful, dude. Great. Great. There's your Vindicator game. I hope it... Oh, yeah. There's our amazing team, dude. Oh, yeah. Look at this amazing team. My ears have been blessed. Yes, good. Alright. Type 5 in boss mode. Plague, just because you like frickin' ear raping. Sam, I know what you like too. So. Please give me boss. I want to be boss in the Type 5. There's nothing I want more in life than to be boss in this tank. Bruh. Wargaming will never give me what I want. Ever. Instead, our freaking Vickers Light gets boss? Oh my god. No, Orion, you will not get it again. You have to goon to something else. Okay. You guys are weird. Oh yeah, look at this big baby go. I lock my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. Chili's baby back ribs. Chili's baby back ribs. Hello, Skunk. That was just a bad shot for me. But at least I made him miss. This guy doesn't know how to aim. Oh no. Really? Alright. Okay.
I love this game, guys. I love it so much. I love Blitz. I love running Blitz. I love Blitz. I love you.
If I just back up right here. Let's see if I can, maybe... No, there's... You can't ammo rack the boss, but it would have been really funny if I could. L. Alright. Oh my god, Regenerator, dude. All I want is Catalyst or Bomber! One of the... I have a 50-50 chance of getting the abilities I want. And Wargaming gives me the most useless ones. Wargaming! Why? Why do you do this to me? At least I can heal my grill for 500 health. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh boy. Here I go. Whoa. Whoa. Look at me go. Whoa. Yeah, heal your frickin' 60 TP now, bozo. Oh, can I get him to fall on me? Yes! Yes! Get bled, my good boy. Oh, yeah. 2,000 health off the boss. Then, gonna take another 800 off of him. Then I shall heal my teammates. Okay, I'm losing my mind. Bro, you're firing HE at me. Are you really that bad at the game? Aw. Alright, I got Bomber. It's a 25% roll between all 4 abilities? No, it's a 50%, because I said I want Bomber or I want Catalyst. There's 2 abilities that I want out of the 4 that exist. Isn't that crazy? Brother, I swear. I think my bomb did a little more damage than yours. Of course, nobody on the team is healing. The girl does. You gonna shoot me? No, of course not. That would be too much to ask. Hello, good sir. That 60 wants me. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yeah, buddy boy. Really? You got... Oh, my God. You got freaking damage protected by the hawk. Alright, it's fine. I got poison shot. That's all I wanted. Oh, wow. That guy finally started being a normal human being with his tank requests. Watch this. Never mind. I don't even know where the shell went. Hello, Mike. Blitz addiction is good. Unfortunately, I'm so slow. Boom, 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 boom. $12.31 off the 40.05. Hey, Hawk. There you go. $14.94. Let's see you heal your teammate now, dude. It's a lot harder to heal your teammate when they have 5 health. Come on, you 100, shoot him. Brother. 690 HE. Oh my god. Fortunately, I do get shot, which means I'm gonna bleed a little bit of health. How is that Super Conk's ability still going, dude? Bro, it's still going. That guy's ability is just never ending. 13. Okay, then I get ammo racked. Alright, whatever. The one time I get the ability I want, I get ammo racked. That's crazy. Alright, well, we're not going to win this game. Nah, I didn't think that would do anything. As I said, when you have a Vickers Light as a boss, you're just kind of cooked. Am I gonna get ammo racked again? Wow, I didn't. That's crazy. Oh, okay. 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 Dumb Doodles. Okay. Did I ask? Well, I did fine. I bet you I did. Yeah, about to say. Never a question. What a shocker that we lost that Vindicators game. Alright. Now we have just a bunch of normal games. We have one in the 113G, we have one in the Soul Eater, and one in the BZ75. Will I play Ultra Test 3? Yes. Everybody keeps asking me this. Like, why would I not play it? It's literally free content. You know? What am I reading? How you doing, Moon Foxo? Guess you can watch my stream. Are you guys okay? What am I reading in chat? What is this? Canal, or as I like to call it, canal. It's C-anal. You know what's funny is half of chat probably doesn't even know what anal means. They're all gonna be like, I know what anal means. It's what you watch on Rule 34. And I'm gonna be like, no, I'm talking about the other word meaning of anal. There's an actual meaning of the word that is like a normal human word. Like if I say somebody is very anal. Google it if you don't know. You'll learn something. Okay, now I usually... great. Great. That was so close to hitting. I mean, this bat chat's awful. Oh, you want a frontline in a 263. This is why we run calibrated shells on my tank destroyers, because I can just gold right through the 263. You're running rammer, you're not going to be able to pen that. Well, we're going to win, but I'm not going to deal much damage. It's just a steamroll. Aiming. I'll just fire standard AP. I really wanted the HEM, but oh, Riley's Auto Parts. I've Googled it and now I'm grounded? What? Okay. They have a 183 and I don't know where it is. M-N-O-P. Well, you like the P. I really wanted to get some damage out, but unfortunately, the enemy team's just not letting me. Nice. It's a big old juicer. Okay, good. Yes. Good bounce. Well, you know what? If I pen one more shot, we'll be at 3K. So I can't get mad. There you go. 3,058 damage. Oh. Oh well. Not a bad game. I got the balance. Have I tested G-Sor the tank? No, I'm not a tester, therefore I don't test the tanks. What I did want to see... I don't know how you spell it. Wait, I think... Here. I found it. The word is called anal retentiveness. It's in Freudian psychology. See? There's more than one word for the word anal. Anal retentiveness is a personality trait that is characterized by excessive concern with details. The concept originated in Freudian psychoanalytic theory, or one aspect of the anal stage of psychosexual development. Either way, what it basically means, if you call someone very anal, it means that they are very concerned on details or fixated on something. So there you go, you learned something new. Alright. Now I have to play in the Soul Eater. I'm so gay knowing this. I just realized what you meant. I read it for a second, I was like, huh. And then I realized you meant happy. Okay. I am speed. What do you guys think of the Soul Eater, by the way? Do you like this tank? Do you dislike it? I like it, but the problem is it's a little too big. It kind of gets caught out in the open. Bigger is better in every way, unless you're playing Blitz, then it's much worse. Okay. Annihilator pens every shell on me for 538. Okay, dude. The Annihilator's good for the game, guys. Well, you know what? I'm gonna make it my goal to ruin this Annihilator's fun. Oh, did you just shoot? That's a shame. Let me try. Oh, I didn't bounce my shot that time. Womp, womp, little bro. Oh, darn. Guess I'll just leave you on a one-shot now. Yeah, get out of my freaking game. Literal garbo. Alright, there you go. A nice little chunk. I'm screwed, though. I have no support. I mean, I do have a Torn Von, but I got an IS-8 on my rear. And I literally, as I said, I have no support. I have nobody helping me. There's nothing I can do when I'm in a game like this. Okay. Yep, you're trying your best. That was a great team. It's just always fun when you play this game and you have 3 heavies and not a single one of them helps you. Oh well. Next battle. As I told you, the Soul Eater's too big. And unfortunately, the fact that the thing's the size of a freaking, like, Moby Huge got me caught out into the open. Alright. Last donated game is the BZ75. And coincidentally, this will probably be the last game I play on live stream today. So if you do want to see the stream continue, donate. If not, I'll probably end it off after this one. What do you think if the Annihilator would be nerfed? I'd be happy. I'm gonna go this way. Never mind, I'm gonna go this way.
And we have a 50 and a Carro.
Do the 60 TP? No, you gotta donate. Spotted the Jagdtiger. I did not got spotted myself. Just wanted to make sure that they weren't going to go over here at all. I'm just going to go fully behind. I do have to be a little careful, though. There you go, 848 off the IS-4. Now I back up. Come on, push me. Oh, you're gonna get distracted on my teammate. Can't HE him, but I mean, honestly, I don't even need to. 2 more AP shells will take this guy out of the game. You gotted me. Alright, bye-bye. I want to push that E5, but I also know if I do that there's a very high likelihood I'm going to get nuked by something, so I'm going to move over this way instead. $693. Not bad. It was a low roll, massively, but it's still penned, and that's all that really matters. I completely called that WZ was going to do that, didn't I?
Plajasek. 3 donated 10
Tunnel
Polish
Neo, I don't
zlotys
care.
through Super Chat.
That's a
60
terrible play from that, yeah,
TPLER,
because
Nor.
I was not the one who was
Also,
going to kill
that's
that
2
guy.
games, not 1.
Yeah, you're doing great. Uh-huh. Bro was so focused on me, he's gonna die. I just find it hilarious how focused people are on tunneling me sometimes. Well, I'll just AP him. 3,400 damage. The BZ75 is a bop. How dare you, the IS-4? The beginning, too many people complained about the IS-4 armor, so they nerfed it. The IS-4 is fine now. It doesn't need to be buffed. Like, people need to stop complaining. It's never going to be the state it was in. It's never going to be. And if we're giving buffed its armor to the state it was in, then they'd have to nerf the gun back to what it was. Like, either way, you're not going to win. And then people will complain, they nerfed the DPM in the IS-4. You can't please everybody. So, what I say is, screw them all. keep it the way it is, and learn to either like the tank or don't play it. That's as simple as it gets. Okay, 60 TP. Okay. Lego messaged me spooky. Amazing.
Manhattan _ donated $2 through Super Chat. FBE Defender.
FVE Defender. Thank you for the donation, Manhattan. I haven't seen you on the stream in a while. Actually, I've seen you on. I just mean to say I haven't seen. Manhattan sometimes goes a little crazy, and he donates like $800,000. I haven't seen it in a while. Not that he has to. It's just that's every time I think of Manhattan, I just see like a red bar appear on the live stream chat. Okay. $706. Who the heck shot that guy for 720? There's no way the chieftain rolled that. Good job, 50B. You know what's funny though? That 50B still nuked that guy. Ooh. There you go. 746. What are these rolls? Why? Listen. I don't mind when I high roll at all, but I find it so irritating that I'll high roll like 2 shots in a row, and then I'll like massively low roll as well. Now here's the thing. This yo only has 1 shell, and I don't really care. Tungsten. That one I'm not surprised rolled that much. But like this is why the 60 TP is so overpowered. Yeah, I don't need an accurate gun to roll the enemy for 700 damage. I mean, watch this. Well, I would have killed him anyway, but just was not feeling good enough to hop on stream. Oh, were you Sig? Well, hopefully you're feeling good, Manhattan. Just load a gold shell. There you go, 558. We're over 3,000 damage now. Usually when I drive the 60 TP, I don't over-angle it to the point where I'm a pen, but, you know, that's just me. If I get ammo racked, I'm gonna cry. Here we go. Nice. 4,400. Oh yeah, you had the double root canal. I forgot. I forgot. Are you gonna stay awake all night for a forge? No. I mean, maybe, but probably not. Well, top on the team. No complaints. One more battle. Who called the entire line? Oh, your ex-classmate. Oh, that is space. I like how space spam calls me while I'm in a battle. Kyler and E75 TNS. Alright, well, I'm gonna move over to the heavy flank. Can you move out of my way, Carro? Like, obviously you're awful at the game. Look at him. Is that a bot? Like, that's actually the worst player I've... Look at this person, dude. I think they lagged out. Not like they were gonna be any use anyway. Okay, I'm spotted, which is probably from the medium flank, but I don't really care. Yep, it was from the medium plank, but as I said, I don't really care. $7.68. It's so nasty. Bruh. I'm in the VC. Space just isn't there. Also, I don't think my mic's working in the VC. I'm not worried about the IS-7. I'm worried about where the concept went. I think this guy went AFK. Oh, he's back. Not sure what he's doing, but he's back. Ah, there it is. 707 from a camping E100. Whoa. Well, the best way to deal with that is to head all the way over here like this. And then we're going to load a gold shell. Right on the turret cheek of the IS-7. Okay, the E100 still hits me. He's just that good at the game, guys. He's the best player ever. Wow. But you know what? I don't care. We're winning. Let's see. I want that rhino to push up. Come on, rhino, push up the hill. Or down, that works too. I'll just wait here. No, not poking it. I'm not dumb. I am many things, but a fool I am not. Oh, there you go. Now the rhino pokes it. Perfect. Of course. Of course, dude. Of course. I'll just sit in the base cap. Okay. I'm done. I'm so done with this game. I can't believe that that didn't pen the IS-7. That's insane.
Alex Screwdriver donated €2 through Super Chat.
Okay, dude.
Play E75 TS
Okay.
while it is 8th tier.
Well, you should have only donated for 160 game, Plague. Why is my Discord mic not working? Is it my join call? What? Oh, now it is.
What do you want?
Was I in the call the whole time, or was it bugged for me?
Bugged.
Okay, it said on my screen I was in the call.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. But it wasn't showing me that I was speaking, so there was obviously something messed up. Just finishing up my stream donation requests.
Oh boy. Oh yay.
Well, there's only 2 battles left unless people keep donating.
Are you still streaming?
Yes.
Wow.
Say
Shocker.
the N-word.
Neighbor.
I know. That's the word I was
Anyways.
thinking of.
Add me. Of course it was. What else would we be thinking of?
Yeah, I don't know. Nin!
What do you think of? You wanna finish that?
Nin. The House of
Nin.
Ni.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
what's that? You wanna explain a little bit more?
The Knights of Ni.
Oh, yeah. All right, invite me to
Racist
play.
Droodles. Let me finish this battle.
The only one racist here is you, sir. If you're thinking weird stuff, that's your fault, not ours.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, how dare you say I'm racist when you're the one who's...
Yeah.
You're calling me racist, which means you're racist.
Yeah, see how
I
that
mean,
worked?
the only thing I'm racist against is Forza. I hate all the races in that game.
Yeah, I'm a raging racist. I hate all racers. Yeah. Professional.
A professional racist. Come on, reload.
What tank? What tier?
The next game I have to play is the E75 TS.
Oh boy, tier 8.
That's better than tier 10.
What's wrong with tier 10?
You've seen the teams we've been getting? I guess bro
Yeah,
is just that skilled.
We, as in the person who's been playing by himself for hours, versus
I
me,
meant
who hasn't played
yesterday.
at all. They were great yesterday.
Were they?
I see no problems. Yeah. Did you struggle yesterday?
I see many problems with the current team I have.
Yeah, I see one. You. Do better, Terry.
This freaking team's awful, dude.
What's a good tier 8? How is the...
I can't believe that this player's actually running from me. That's pretty hilarious.
Wild.
I mean, I'm most definitely cooked. Unless the Emil actually does what I want him to. Perfect. Yes, good boy, Emil. Yeah, still took 370 off him.
I'm gonna play the Lanson. Screw it.
The Lanson's actually a pretty fun tank.
Yes. Yes, it is. I think the Lanson is kind of underrated.
It is.
Yeah.
I think I still have the highest damage ever in that thing.
It's a fine tank. You're doing great.
Yeah. Truly
Yeah.
outstanding team.
I think it's a you problem. Look. No athlete relies on a team. It's 100% individual sport.
Yeah, definitely on the team-based
Yeah.
football.
Egg hand? We talking about football or egg hand?
Egg hand? What the hell are you talking
hand.
about? The hell?
Egg hand.
Egg hand.
Egg hand. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Egg hand.
What? What?
Alright. I'm sending
know.
you
What do you
Platoon
call it?
invite. Football?
What? Where is the foot and the ball part? It's egg and hand.
Egg hand.
Yeah, bro. You tell me one part of that game that's football. Anyways, time to play
They
Lanson.
kick the ball with the foot to get a touchdown in the...
Yeah, but that's
the
like
thing.
a tiny fraction. Most of it's
Isn't
just
that what
egg
it's
hand.
named after, though?
No,
Or-
I think we just stole the name from, the people that actually play football.
Or no, I thought they named it football because the actual ball itself is called a football because it has laces
hand.
like a shoe.
Egg hand.
Okay.
Change my mind.
Alright, guys. This will be the last game on stream unless there's any donations, as usual.
Sorry, I guess it's hand egg.
Hand egg?
It's hand egg. It's not even egg. It's not even... Oh my god, I had it backwards.
Yeah, it's hand egg.
Yeah, it's hand egg. Egg hand. Hand egg. Same deal. That's the
Hand
beauty of
egg.
English. You can just kind of rearrange words and it still makes sense.
Can't you do that in any language?
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
Can't you do that in Spanish, too?
Yeah, but Spanish is like kind of interchangeable with like half the English words.
And French?
Yeah, French is disgusting though.
Je
Nobody
suis
speaks
de.
French. Yeah, only frogs. You gross.
Bro, what am I
Stinky.
reading with armor and netherite? What the heck am I reading in chat?
Oh, dude, netherite armor's the best
Yeah, but why are they talking about it?
because it's good.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I have a hankering for Minecraft. Minecraft's
I think they should
Heckin'
change
fun.
netherite and remove the TH for a G.
You wanna? What is that?
Not saying it.
I'm a little slow to the party here. What is that?
I don't need the PewDiePie bridge incident.
Walk.
Honestly, I could probably say the hard R and it still wouldn't affect my channel.
Rock
Yeah.
or roll.
Nah, it's rigor.
Dang, I hate people that rig. Those are the worst. Lie, cheat,
Riggers.
steal. Yeah. Yeah, they're the worst. They're a drain in society. Oh, hey, I
what
got
an
spotted finally.
Amazing team. What is going on?
Nuh-uh. Can't.
Bro, they're all there.
They're all trying to shoot me.
Oh my god, what is this?
Fuck.
You shot Sally Brown.
Oh my god, I literally did shoot Sally Brown.
At least it's not Anne Frank.
Oh my god. Welcome to the How Quick Can We Demonetize stream.
I'm Jewish. I'm allowed to make these jokes.
Ah, yes, clearly. That makes it so much better.
It's better than a German.
Well, you aren't wrong there.
Yeah.
Fuck. I've just been sniping this entire game, dude.
I've just been chilling up here.
Sniper, no sniping.
Swiper, no swiping.
Fuck.
E75 TS is actually a bop.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like a Tiger 2, but more like a super heavy version of it.
My kill got stolen, and my commander still said, "Nice shot!"
Oh, I've had that happen.
Like, okay, game. Thanks. Thanks for just rubbing
The
it in.
game's just edging you.
Yeah. Nice shot! As
Don't
I
worry, I've
watched
rolled
the
260,
player
like
die.
8 shells in a row from a 310 alpha, so.
This man just like sat there and stared at me because he couldn't pen. Let him push back out. Let him push back out, please.
Let me shoot him first.
Walk. I'm surprised that pen, to be honest.
Well, that was a
GG.
pretty easy game. Black Label Berserker was shut down because he's trying to spread the truth. Okay. I'm gonna
Spread
make
the
a
truth,
mistake, but I'll play one more game, and Space can pick the tank.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know
'Cause
exactly what we're gonna
You
play.
had so many good choices yesterday.
Don't worry. I got this. Double it up, baby.
Oh boy. The grill?
Yeah, you can't lose. It's the grill, bro.
It's not even a bad tank.
Yeah, exactly. See?
I thought you were gonna pick something diabolical.
Wow. Do you take me for, like, a jerk or something?
Sometimes.
I'm a pretty nice guy. Some
Yeah?
may even say fun. Kind of like a mushroom.
Hey,
Ba-dum-bum.
that's pretty nice. You know that guy cooked his channel, iDubbbz or whatever?
Nah, that's Steve and Marie, buddy. That's
I
pretty
thought
good.
the hey, that's pretty nice was iDubbbz. Or
No, that's the I'm gay guy.
well, either way,
Well, that's what
iDubbbz
we
like iDubbbz cooked his channel.
It's because he's like a cuck now or something.
I don't remember what he did, but he got political and made some really bad opinions.
Wow. Freedom of speech is not freedom of consequence. Crazy.
Yep.
Yep. That's a pretty cringe camo, not gonna lie. Well,
Oh my god.
None of our
nobody
team went up.
spotted him, dude. Great. I'm so freaking happy.
nope. Missed. Unfortunate, sir.
Don't worry, our Progetto's really helping.
Are you being facetious?
No. No.
Yes.
No. I'm not moving from this spot. I will sit
think I
here
just
if
blind shot somebody.
I will sit here until I deal 0 damage for all I care. Where did our pro? Oh, he's over there. I might be able to hit the 121B from here.
A 907. It's kind of juicy looking. I am not going to hit that 907 just being real about it, but whatever. But I will hit this guy in the side.
I got the 907.
Cool.
Nice.
Yes. I don't know
Bro.
what your plan was, sir, but it did
It's
not work out.
femboy waifu. You already know what he was doing.
Yeah,
Sucking
69.
dick.
Taking it. He was certainly taking it.
Oh, come on, game. Oh, and I'm spotted from that? Wow. That's crazy. Sometimes this gun sucks. Oh, I think I hit that 907.
Nope. I need you to hit him a couple more times, to be honest with you.
Well, I can't hit him right now. No. Unless he focuses
I need you to get in here.
Well, if he drives over the ridge, I can hit him. Why are you rushing it? I'm coming.
Because I'm bored.
Yeah, I'm bored too.
Do they have a 183? They do have a 183. Oh, and he's coming back this way. Great.
If you spot him, I can kill him.
Oh my God.
Space. This is why I don't help
That
you.
was unfortunate. No, 183 is going to be around that corner, just FYI. I don't know how it was spotted, to be honest with you.
.183's not there.
Good. Well,
It's just us.
just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
Please don't screw it up.
You want to do something? You may want to
That
use some of that HP you
183
got.
is the problem. Well,
Well, no, I think the fact that that 907 got aware that was the issue.
I think the fact that you made bad plays was the issue.
You're the bad play. You're the only bad play I made.
Should have just sat and spawn. Told you. Can't
Nah,
push
no
in a
one took
grill.
help.
No, not when you push through the water.
Yeah. I got bored.
I mean, our team still sucked.
Yeah, I don't think we were winning that
43%
no matter
Carro.
what we did.
Play the AT7. Oh my god, you freaking penis.
Oh,
licker.
heck yeah, bro. That's my favorite tank.
I'm playing it in boss mode. I want to try and get boss with the
Pizza for
10
you
shot
donated
AT7.
$1.99 through Super
That is
Chat.
6 for a 7.
Play the at 7 fully
7.
stock in reg battles.
I know your donation was regular, but I'm playing it in boss mode to see if I can get boss in this thing. I really, really want to get boss in it.
The question is, the Annie or the Smasher?
Annihilator's probably better. Ah, yeah, no, you should do that one.
Okay.
How dare you think of any other option?
Yeah, honestly, I can't believe that anything else popped into my head other than the Windicator. The best tank in the game. The best tank to ever live.
Stop it with your terrible jokes.
It's not a terrible joke. It's not even a joke.
I think Razer is the best company ever.
Oh yeah, 100%. All of my products are Razer products.
I'm very confident that this Lord of the Map Mystic guy is stream sniping me. Guys, if we're in my clan and we stream snipe, you won't be in my clan. I'm telling you now. That is a very sure way to get out of my clan, is by stream sniping me.
Who was the shitter that did that to us? We got pretty upset at him.
He's not in the clan anymore.
What
Are
was
you
his
talking
name? I
about
don't remember.
Living?
Oh my god, was it Living?
The
Absolute
French guy?
monkey. Yeah, absolute monkey.
He was never in
Frog.
the clan. But, yeah. Anytime people stream snipe, that is a great way to not be in my clan anymore, so just keep that in mind.
Bonk. Wow. You're doing great.
I have
What does that
Bomber.
ability do? What does that ability do, by the way?
Bomber?
Yeah.
It does damage to people that you get close to, like that.
Does it?
Yeah. Within 50 meters. You might want to do it now.
I didn't do a ton.
I think he maybe did 700 in total. Or Emil is literally killing himself.
I got poison shot now. Yeah.
I'll take it. I got a decent bomb out. I got gravity. 2 days after he did 35k in the 100, I did 35k and 5k systems. Nice. Were you boss or were you just a normal plebeian?
Man, I love the Windicator. Nope.
Alright, moving up.
Have fun, I have no depression.
Yo guys, it's the only balanced autoloader in Blitz.
What is healing your team so much? I don't understand how that didn't kill him, but okay.
Yes.
Gunner about the farm, our accuracy will suffer.
Yes. 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 I'm glad that like 80% of the shells I fire in this thing miss.
Oh, no, you boob!
You got crapped on.
You're gonna get pooped on too, sir.
Trying to gravity the freaking structure. There you go, I got it. It wouldn't let me. Bro. We love gravity trap, guys! We love it. Alright, I got Bomber again. I can't wait to drive my tank that goes 20 with Bomber. This Emil one is probably one of the worst bosses I've ever seen.
Why?
Because he's just YOLOing in and killing himself.
No. It's not what you're supposed to
Look
do.
at him. Yeah, you're doing great, dude.
I do love not being able to shoot.
That gravity trap's fun, isn't it? If I do better than anybody on my team, this is really sad.
How much damage you got?
3,200.
Oof.
Okay, and I get ammo racked. Of course, I get ammo racked. Of course. That would have actually been a huge bomb if I didn't get ammo racked. Great.
I
I
can't
love
pen
healing.
the tigers. The tigers are freaking intense.
Yeah,
Got a
it's
lot of
better than
armies.
being in my tank. Also, with your gravity, you can gravity that little radio antenna on the top of that building.
Can I?
Yeah.
Good to know, good to know, good to know.
I'll just keep healing you every time I shoot you.
Go for it.
Never mind, I will get gravity trapped into a wall.
Oh, right into me, thank you.
That's not me.
No, it's our crappy boss.
Yeah, he's going in to die a third time. Every time the boss dies, it's 5 lives, by the way.
I can't pen the tigers.
What do you mean? You can pin the lower plate.
Oh, I can't pen the sides at the angle that they're at, I guess.
No. The other thing that sucks is you literally don't have the gun depression for that spot.
Hey, come on, the Vindicator's great.
I know you don't have the gun depression for that spot because I've used the Vindicator on this map and you can't poke hole down there. Alright, just for
Oh my
anybody
God,
watching the
every
stream,
time I
I'm
want to freaking go. I keep getting gravity trapped, bro.
I have not gotten damage mark once. You just got it. I've been trying to get damage mark this entire game and I haven't gotten it once. Also, I just want to point out, chat, that I have 2 kills.
Pizza for You donated
type 5
$1.99
sorry.
through Super Chat. Type 5 heavy next.
Bro, stuff's cringe. Excuse me.
Just killing the tiger. You're going back up there again. It's my turn to be annoying with gravity.
Just sting them. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Oh, look, our boss is going in to kill himself again.
Oh, hey, look. Hi.
Oh, hi, Space.
How are you doing, sir? I literally
Driving
cannot
turret.
shoot because my depression is not great enough to shoot.
I
from
told
this
you.
position.
It's terrible.
We hit them hard.
Wonder how many times our mill will die.
Thank God.
There we go. That's the gravity I wanted to do on the top of that radio tower.
Oh, let me just
Oof.
walk. That was a really good shot.
Don't worry, our boss is about to die. There you go. Our boss died now 3 times. Our boss actually died so many times, he's out of the game, dude.
How do you even do that?
If you die 3 times in boss, you are removed from the game.
Huh. Why?
That's it. You get 3 lives in boss. So, it's probably one of the worst bosses I've ever seen in my life. And then types GG in chat. It's the mill 1951. How do you even struggle? I did better than 3
Like that.
people.
I did pretty well, actually, all things considered. But that again, I'm a windicator.
85,000 games. Alright,
See,
type.
You want to know what the issue is?
What?
His brain is so big, you can't understand it. You couldn't hope to understand his intelligence.
Pubs or boss?
Pubs.
Alright.
Ooh, you're playing a fun tank. Let me play a fun tank.
Yep, that's what the donation was for.
Hmm.
I don't think you can use the Sheridan missile.
I wish I could.
I don't.
Why?
Well, another person to get muted. Oh, that's the same person I muted earlier, but he made another account to type the same useless comment.
What did he type?
I assassinated Charlie Kirk, apparently.
Well,
That's what he is so invested in making 2 accounts for now. Ah,
Flat Earth
good.
is true Earth. Amazing.
Yeah, good. He's hidden. It's just... These are the people that live around us in the same country.
I mean, I've seen some stupid crap.
What?
I see. I mean, it's not that surprising. There are some really dumb people.
Oh, yeah. At least 70% of Americans.
I mean, I don't know if it's 70%, but
Okay, maybe 80.
I'd say the
no.
standard. I'd say the standard deviation for like intelligence is pretty bad. Like, I think it's probably. I bet you the standard IQ in the U.S. is probably around 75, maybe.
Let me
80.
search. What is the average?
Average. Yeah.
No, not temp of Iceland. Why the hell did that pop up? The average is 100.
Baloney.
However,
Baloney.
that's also adding in smart people. If we take out all the smart people, the average for most people are probably around 70.
I don't want to go this way, but I'm not going to go YOLO LT1 or T100 LT and a whatever the other one is, RHM Panzer.
Well, T100 is in mid.
Yeah, I know. No, he's not. He is far. He's far. He's far. He's far. He's far.
No, he's in mid.
I just got hit.
He's
I know
right
where he's
there,
at.
right where I pinged.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mid. Would you not call that the
Would-
middle of the map?
I mean, it
Look
is
at the
a
ping on
middle.
the minimap. It's literally...
Yeah, I see where you pinged. I said it's a middle of a map. I don't know if it's the middle. I can't. That's annoying. We're gonna lose this, aren't we?
Well, I'm moving up as fast as I can. Oh, look, a 50V space.
I don't know how I penned that.
I don't even care if that 4005 shoots me. I'm nuking that 50B. 50Bs can suck my dick, bro. I mean it. 50B players can literally suck the whole shaft.
The whole thing, oh well.
Yep. 4005s don't annoy me.
Goodbye, sir.
Come on, 50B poke it. I'm waiting for you. Come on. Bye. Let me type that in chat too. There you go. I hope you're aware that I hate you. 50B next. Thank you for the donation.
Pizza for You donated $1.99.
Oh my god,
through Super
E100.
Chat.
Holy crap, dude.
AMX50B next.
Come on, team.
Missed.
No, the E100 went in my freaking shot.
Dumbass.
The only spot I can pen the Type 5 is the hatch. I'm just gonna load HE. It's a guaranteed splash. You're cooked.
I know.
I can't even
My
help you.
gunner just-
I've got a 13-second reload. If you can come towards me and live for another 7 seconds, nah, I can't help you.
That was a good shot. I mean, it is what it is. I don't care.
Ooh, 188.
I did my job. I didn't really play the way I should have, but I didn't really have an option. Our team got really unlucky. All heavies and one light. Like, what the heck is that kind of distribution, man? Oh my god, he just annihilated that guy.
Yep. That's a low roll for the premium AP.
Well, he's got, like,
I
literally
know,
70.
he's a one-shot with HE.
He's got 70 HP. I did my job. He's
If
behind.
he's shooting the
back on his
268, he's probably over here.
Yes. You're never gonna catch him, though.
No, but if I go to mid, I can spot him. Question is, which way did he go? He probably bailed.
Sit in a base? No.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna sit in the base.
Cringe. Is the thing an autoloader or no?
I'm spotted, which means he's behind me.
Behind you.
Is this an autoloader?
No, it's the RHM.
It's a single shot.
Oh.
It's basically an RU-251 in tier 10.
Yeah.
It's not a very good tank. I mean, it's a good tank, but not very good for the average player.
This OBJ has just gone away, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine.
I just thought I'd tell you.
Actually low enough down here that I can kind of use this thing like a bunker. Look at that.
I don't think he can pen you, right?
Look, my turret's like perfectly hidden.
Yeah, you have a little bit of your side showing, but
A
you'd have to be at a pretty
teeny
close.
bit. He'd have to
He'd have to be
try.
at a close angle. He'd have to be at a
Yeah.
close angle. Yeah. Brother, is he seriously gonna let you?
No. Oh, good.
Yes.
gonna be-
Well,
It's gonna be hard for him to push
you're
me.
going to win by cap. I'm just pointing that out. Pry forward. He has no option. Oh my gosh.
Bozo. That's his fault. He should have focused on the base cap instead of doing
Yeah.
whatever the heck he was doing.
That's so dumb. He literally just gave you that win.
I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, I'd say between the two, pretty darn good.
50B. Yeah, let's see what the win rate of that enemy 50B player was.
Not
53%.
Room temp. No, man. Let's see.
50B is meant to be played rear turreted, so if you
Sunday.
expose your rear to the enemy... What? What am I reading?
Ass first. Best way to
You
live your
just got a
life.
poke showing those booty cheeks. 50B requires more skill than a Type 5? Does it?
No.
In my opinion, it doesn't require much skill to fire 4 shells with reactive. It requires skill not to get nuked in the 50B. It doesn't require skill to drive a 50B. The Type 5 Heavy requires a lot of skill because it's slow, and slow tanks are incredibly team reliant. 50B, I could have just found the Rheinmetall if I had enough health. Can't do that with a Type 5. You have to wait. I just don't know what that Rheinmetall was doing. If I were that player, I would have poked one of the 2 bushes that overlooked the base cap.
Yeah, I don't. Not very intelligent. But again, that can, you know, that sums up the entire play base.
Well, 70 IQ at best. Which medium
temp.
would you advise for an average player? Probably the M48 Patton or E50M. 62A is alright, but honestly, the 62A is probably going to get buffed in December, so maybe go for the 62. It's not a bad shout.
The 140 and the 62A are quite fun.
I don't like the 140 at all.
What's wrong with the 140?
It's bad.
You're bad. Skill issue.
No, it's bad.
What's wrong with it?
You wanna drive it?
Sure.
I'll back out. Go playing it.
Yeah, fuck you. I'll play it.
Yeah, go play the 140.
What's wrong
I
with
hope you run into like a Sheridan and a 50B or something.
Hold on.
It's not even equipped.
I
I love the 140. As doesn't even have.
I play it so often that I have
Oh,
to
yeah.
select some stuff. It's a very
Colton,
difficult
you
process.
asked me if I have the A phase one already, and I already told you yes.
Let's see.
I swear, people ask me questions and then just leave the stream.
Out of sight, out of mind type deal.
It's more like
Ooh, that's pretty.
Subway Surfers. If you don't have something actively, you know what I should do? I should have
Subway
half my
Surfer on the
stream
side, yeah.
have Subway Surfers on it.
Well, at least people would actually pay attention then.
Except I'll also be playing Subway Surfers on my phone while playing Blitz.
You are a brilliant, brilliant person.
I am one of the minds of all time.
You are certainly a mind of all time. All right.
I am.
Sorry, I'm just like I said, you know. Making sure
Nameless
everything's
donated
kosher.
$1.99 through Super Chat.
Equipping it.
Droodles, do you know the Christmas tank this year?
No, so what's wrong with the 140?
No, unfortunately, I do not know what the Christmas tank this year will be at Nameless. I'm going to make a guess and say the Felice, but it's also very possible G-Sor the tank will be the Christmas tank, because last year the tank that they made Christmas was right at the like month before or 2 months before Christmas came out. So it's very possible they'll do that this year as well, but I don't know. I'm pretty confident the BZT will be the Thanksgiving tank, though.
Well, I'm either going to have a easy farm or I'm going to get rolled by 2 Mark 6s.
Well, they're not in platoon. And judging that
As
the
I said.
BZ-75 is platooned with the Mark 6, I would make a pretty solid... Oh, great. Our team's going to medium flank.
Great.
So,
That seems like an intelligent thing to do.
I'm just going to sit back here.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get a free farm. It's time to move. Again, you didn't say what was wrong with this tank.
It's just mid.
What's mid about it? It has great DPM.
Not as much as the Leopard. But that Minnow looks really skilled. Yo
You'd be a
guys,
great player for all you know.
E75 is about to experience why autoloaders are good for the game. Well, maybe not. Well, that guy's dead. There's 1 pen. 2 pens. Yo guys, autoloaders are good for the game. I'm already up to 3k. Yeah, I don't think the 50B is challenging.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I found their team.
No, I think they found you.
Well, yes. A little bit A, a little bit of B. Wow, that was, oof. They really flexed back on me. I won't lie.
They got you good.
I wasn't expecting them to want me that bad.
I'm really struggling here. I'm only at 4,300 damage. The 50B's are really challenging tank, dude.
Our team is really, kind of low on health overall, though.
Aw, didn't think he was going to be smart enough to do it. However, he killed himself for it, so good job, Tate Loeffler. Like, it's always the most stupid people. I'm gonna kill him. Dies.
But he did get you.
I did like 4,600. Yeah, I can't get too mad.
That's a third class this tank. Yeesh.
Yeah, the tank's a piece of trash.
I won't lie. I do remember this thing having a lot more DPM.
Yeah, they nerfed it.
Why?
I don't know. It used to have like 3,800. Now it has like 36, and that's with rammer.
I'm not running rammer either.
No, I wouldn't run
She should
rammer.
be, but...
All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the last of the donations, so that is the last of the stream. If you'd like to see more content like this in the future, please consider smashing that subscribe button, and as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.